Hi guys, my name is John, and today we're going to talk about dealing with negative thoughts. First of all, this is something that we all deal with. Unfortunately, we all have these negative thoughts that come to our mind, probably more than we want. And where do these even come from? Well, to be honest with you, these negative thoughts, first of all, they're not really, this isn't who you are. This isn't you. This is, it comes from more of the ego side of things, and it comes from our experiences. It's from the traumas, the hurts, because again, in life, the things that seem to impact us the most are the negative experiences, because it's so contrary to who we actually are. Our that spiritual side of ourselves, that energetic consciousness that comes from a place of love and wholeness. We're living in this space of duality here in this 3D world that we live in. You want to call it a matrix or whatever you want to call it. We have this duality of dark and light, good, bad, negative, positive, all this other kind of stuff. So the things that really stand out to each and every one of us is that negative stuff. So, I believe that the ego side of that physical ego really picks up on this over time and just repeats this stuff back to us all the time. And we don't have to accept that. We don't have to let that be our driving force or let that be our guide. There's a lot of things, that we deal with or that we consume. It can be, even just the idea that we will watch a lot of negative things. We'll focus on the news, and the news reports predominantly on negative things. It's very rare for the news to give a positive report about something good happening. It's always, oh, this negative thing happened, or something traumatic. And the more of that we consume, the more that it sits in our system, and it really ties into our ego, and that ego just bounces it right back to us in thoughts. I believe that the thoughts that we have in our mind, you have those ego-driven thoughts that are really based on our experiences and the environment that we focus ourselves in will bounce these thoughts to us. We also have just those fleeting thoughts that just probably don't have any positive or negative effect to them at all. They're just kind of matter of fact. And then you have more of your intuition, which is your connection to your higher self, any guidance that is there for you, your true self, speaking to you, which always will do so in love and kindness and encouragement. That's where I would prefer to focus my thoughts, and I would like to put in the effort to train my ego to think more in that way. And this is some of the steps that we can do so that we don't have to deal with this imposter syndrome that we deal with so much. Every one of us will get these moments of imposter syndrome, and that really is tied to that ego really trying to weigh us down and say, no, hold on, about all this negativity that we've consumed, that's who you are. But we can remind ourselves that we are not our thoughts. So how we can change that negativity is, first of all, remind ourselves that we are not our thoughts. When you get a negative thought coming into your mind, turn that thought around and remind yourself, that's not me. That's not me. That thought is not who I am. And stop and think about something positive about yourself. Turn that negative into a positive, and start to make a habit, build a habit of turning negative into something positive or loving. Think about it this way: if you have somebody out in your world that is speaking to you that you don't, whether you know them or not, they're speaking a lot of negativity towards you, and do you really want to sit and accept that, or do you want to put up boundaries that says no, I don't need this in my life? And I think that if you don't want to hear it there, why would you want to hear it even in your own head? I don't think that you would, or that you do. So take steps to turn that around. And again, we can do so by starting to have positive thoughts, and take that negative thought and find something positive about yourself. If you're saying something negative to yourself, think about how there's something good about you. If you're having a negative thought about somebody else, stop and even there and think about what's something that you like about that person, what's positive about that person. It's not just about ourselves, it's about everything around us. We want to change the way that we think so that we don't see just ugliness and darkness and negativity in the world. If we want to see the world for what it truly is, a beautiful place, we need to be in control of our thoughts. They can come to us, but we want to see the beauty in the world. We want to see the beauty in all life around us. And it doesn't mean that you can't pay attention to these thoughts, or that you should never ever have a negative thought. And as long as we live in this 3D matrix, we're going to have a balance. But more what I mean is that anytime that you're going to be off balance and focused more on negativity, you're going to experience a lot more negativity in your life. And try to pull yourself more into balance, by taking more charge of changing your perspective of how you look at things and how you think about things. I'm not saying that it's easy, but just because it's hard doesn't mean that it's not worth the effort. And you only fail when you quit. So just keep working at it. And you can achieve this. You can change your thoughts to be for the better for yourself and for everyone else. Have gratitude, in life. Think about things that you're grateful for, people that you're grateful for. Think these ways. And it's okay if you have a bad day. We all have them. Just don't give up hope on yourself, and keep working towards achieving the life that you want. And that really ultimately begins with you. Know yourself. Learn. Be the expert on you. Believe in yourself. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy of a good life. You are worthy of great experiences. You are worthy of being a friend, being a partner to anyone, to the universe, and that you have something good to offer, something positive to offer to everybody, including yourself. Believe in this, and you can make it happen. And you really can focus your thoughts. You have the power. You are a creator of your environment. So take control of that. Take responsibility for your creation, and your thoughts are part of your creation. So take responsibility for that. You can do this. And I hope that this information is helpful to you. I encourage you and believe in you guys. And we can all be the best versions of ourselves, and we can live the lives that we truly want to live and live our dreams. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.